Hi, Julie Torrance here. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So this is part 2 of a swap that I am in with Anne. Oh, her last name, I get it wrong every time. Kenlon? I think so. And you know who you are. And I will link her channel and everything below. So what are we doing? Well, we had 5 swap items, and I'm just going to start paging through this while we talk. Oh, yeah, things are falling already. Okay, so I am a little bit further ahead than when you saw me before, and I apologize ahead of time because I would like to have this be the last video. I just want 2 videos for this. So Anne sent me 5 items and I sent her 5. And we were to use at least 3 of the items. And so I'll show you all that she sent me, but it was all in a 60s theme. So I decided to make a 60s journal. And we were, the only other rule was we cannot buy or, have something new. We've got to use our stash. Well, in my computer, I had a free digital from Joey Cardmaker. So it was already there. So I just printed it up. And that's what you see here. And here's the center. And I'm just trying to, I just stitched this together. So I want to fold all these the way that they should be. Then I will show you all that Anne sent me and where we are so far in it. But as I say, I hope you're doing well. Today's Mother's Day, so a belated Happy Mother's Day. Yep, this is Julie in the past wishing you a Happy Mother's Day. We just about got through this all. I'm sorry if this is boring, but after I stitch a journal together, I like to get all these pages folded where they want to rest in the book. Okay, so Anne sent me this napkin that's underneath some tissue. She had wrapped everything up in kind of a craft color tissue. So I put the tissue on top and I adhered these to an envelope, and I used this Liquitex matte medium. Now, I will tell you, it is definitely more matte than when I've used the Mod Podge. So I like that. Then I sewed it all together, and I put this all on one of those big envelopes. So there's an envelope, and inside the envelope, I put a cardboard that was from food packaging. Then on the inside here, you can see the envelope here. On the inside, I put this, it's scrapbook paper. And I just thought the colors went, and it sort of looks like, the inside of an old book, that kind of marbleized sort of a thing. So I thought that was pretty. And then you just saw the pages that I glued. So we're going to be working together on this. Now, here is my folder of things having to do with this. So, I'm sorry, one of my cords is a little bit in the way. Okay, so this is some of the things that we already made. Tags, journaling cards. We made those together. I printed out just 2 more of the Joey Cardmaker sheets, just in case we wish we had some more paper. This is the stencil that I've used. It's a Diane Reevely stencil, and we may need that. Now, this was one of the items that she gave me, and it was this package that has the Barbie pattern in it. So this is a copy for the package, and this is the original, and I'm going to use that on the cover. And then this we made together. We're going to decorate some of that. Then Anne sent me this, and it's a World's Fair packet, and from 64 to 65. This was the New York World's Fair, and it's all different postcards with pictures from the World's Fair. I did not want to take this apart, so we worked together, and this is a Walgreens pharmacy bag, and it's got a nice gusset, and I thought that can go right inside. Now, I was concerned because it ended up kind of large, but I'm hoping, I still haven't checked, that it could go in one of the covers. And yes, it can go in a cover just fine. Won't that be pretty? So, again, we did that together. She also sent me these beautiful flowers that she die cut and she inked, and they're beautiful. So we're going to use some of those in our decorating. And she sent me S&H green stamp book, and inside here somewhere, there they are, some S&H green stamps. So we've got everything, plus because I used the packaging, and we still may use some of the packaging. I'm just going to close this up for now and let it rest together. This is a master board that I had made, and I just thought we might be able to use that maybe in making our ephemera. And then this is just the scraps from when I cut the inside of the cover. So we've got, let's see, we've got one tag, two tag. We've got 2 tags, and we've got 2 journaling cards so far. We may have some more, we'll just have to see. But we clearly need more of that. This was a master board that we were using, and we'll keep using that. I'm going to set this aside because that's going to go on the cover. And let's see what we've got. I think the first thing we should do is decorate what we have. So these are the fussy cuts, plus a few other, this is like the scraps from when I cut some of the paper to size. So this we can use. Maybe I'll just work right in my folder. And I thought this, you know, in writing space, I thought this would make a cool tag. So let's start out, let's round the bottom corners. Oh yes, of course. All right. I'm gonna use the bigger rounding corner. That didn't seem right. Yeah, it's right. And then this is a tag cutter. I'm going to use the biggest. Should watch what I'm doing here. Is this the biggest one? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Good. Now, I'm not going to punch a hole in it yet because I've got some trims. I think I'm going to move this. This is driving me nuts. Okay. Now, decorate. Well, I saved these little racing stripes thinking they would be cool, and I think they are cool. I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down. Can I draw a straight line? I think so. Well, straight enough. It is a beautiful sunny day today. Just the kind that makes your heart sing. It's so nice. There we go. Should have gotten a piece of paper towel. It's right here. And there. And let's cut this. I'm liking this already. And I've got a pink one. Another racing stripe. Yep, I like the way that looks. So the 60s. I was born in 58, but you know, the 60s, I remember. I don't remember the beginning of the 60s too much. A little bit, I've got a few memories. I remember, and I was in first grade, so that would be 5 years after 58, so 1963. I remember the death of President Kennedy, and I was in kindergarten for that, and I didn't understand really what was going on. I honestly thought that the school principal was shot. I knew someone was shot, and I knew they were dead, but we were sent home from school. So I do remember that. I remember when the Beatles came to America and seeing newsy things about that. All right, what about this? It's got a lot of that teal, which isn't really the color of that blue. Let's see what else we've got in here. We've got her. And I like her because she avoids the wrong color. And let's give her a little round edge. Or I'm using the one that's for making tags, so we're just making some angle corners, which is fine. Little details. All right, I like her. And then behind her, this is gold. She's in gold. I like that. Okay. Let's do the same on this one. Aren't you glad for vacuum cleaners as I see these things flying through the air? Okay, let's get these glued down. Got a piece of scratch paper here. So this has been so fun. I've never done a swap like this before, but it's great fun. Now, you may be thinking that I got my 1,000 subscribers. I did, and thank you so much. Those of you who have been just ever so faithful and kind in following and subscribing and all of that good stuff. You know what I'm going to do? I've got my pink ink. I'm going to grab a pink cloth sponge, and I'm going to give her a pink outline. Yeah. So I'm going to be having a giveaway, and I can't set a schedule or anything for it on this video because I don't know when this video is going to come out because I need to coordinate that with Anne. So in a video coming up, or maybe it's already come up, we'll be talking about what to do to get into the giveaway drawing. And I've got a couple of journals, and I've got some art supplies and some printables. And so I would think you might want to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, because then you'll know when I set all the times and dates. And if it's already passed and you missed it, I'm sorry, but we'll have other giveaways, that's for sure. All right, I saved out some of these little trims, and I think we could use this right here for a little pull for the tag, for the tag. So let's I'm trying to close the art glitter. Yeah, don't wait. Fabri-Tac. We all love my Fabri-Tac because it's all goopy, but I did have it laying down. So I'm hoping that it wasn't going to give us a heartache trying to get some out. Okay. Glue this side. And glue this side. And there. Okay. I like that tag. I think it looks sweet. Okay. Let's set it aside. And we've got another one just like it. I want to do something different in it though. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use scissors instead of, here we go. I'm going to use scissors instead of the other to make the tag more tag-like. More exaggerated of a top is what was on my mind. Okay. Yes. There. Already looks different. Let's round the bottom. I like rounding the bottom of tags because it makes them so much easier to put in and out of their pocket. Okay. Now, do I have any more pictures in here? I've got a circle one. I'm not sure where it went. There was a design that I pulled out of that was a circle. She's awfully big. But is she too big? No, I don't know that she's too big. She's very green. I like that. I wonder if this pink is going to be long enough. It is. All right, let's do another racing stripe. Right about here. Okay. I'm going to line up the bottom and trim the top. But I'd like it straight, a little down. There we go. Okay. Trim this up. And then again, for the idea of making this different from the tag that we just made, I'm going to ink with the blue that we've been using. And I am leaning into the tag so that it shows a little bit more on the front. And these will be great writing spaces because it was a package of, I was going to say wrapping paper, no, of scrapbook paper that was just one-sided. Okay, now we've got her. I like the way she looks, don't you? I'm going to, I think I'm going to use this again. I don't want it to be too big. I'm going to see if I use this medium, will I cut her head? No. I kind of like the square look. There we go. Looking good, lady. Looking good. All right, I'm going to grab the pink. Now I'm going to grab the blue and outline her. It's called Aquamarine, and it's a Ranger archival ink. Give her an ink up. I think she will look nice. So what is on your craft desk? What are you working on? I had a project that was supposed to be coming up, but I ducked out. I already wrote the person involved. I can't talk about it because it hasn't been announced yet. However, I just want to reassure you, if you're involved in having a YouTube channel or, you know, just working on things, and maybe you've set yourself a deadline, maybe it's making your Christmas cards or something like that. If it's overwhelming you, don't hesitate to just say no. You know, it's not easy. It wasn't easy for me to say no, but sometimes that's just what you need to do. Okay, I like the idea of this on the top because it goes with that aquamarine. Back with the Fabri-Tac. Normally when I lay it down, the Fabri-Tac, it's just blurbing all over the place, but I think it's gotten low enough that it's not doing that. It's a little funny thread there. Okay. Okay, I like that. I know we still need more tags. Now, like I said, we've got these, and we've got these two blanks that we need to decorate. I'm going to set these two aside, but I'm not sure I'm going to use any more of this. I think we've got to have, you know, variety. Okay, this one's already inked up in pink. So let's see what we're going to do. Remember I said I had a circle one? I just spotted it. There we go. And again, this is all from the Joey Cardmaker. I like that. Could use a little something up here. Not sure what. We'll think on it. And I'm going to round the corners. Oh, this is blurbing. Not its fault. I laid it down. Okay. And I'm going to go with a medium. Good. I like the pink on pink. It definitely needs something more. We'll figure that out together. I already have a couple ideas in my mind. Frightening, huh? All right, whoop. You know, the other thing that was in the 60s as I was, you know, making sure I had the right idea, was the beginning of like the hippie thing and boho and that kind of thing. And I know, oh, you know, boho, that's not a very nice, you know what? They use it in stores. They use it all over. So I really think that it's not the dreaded, mean-spirited thing to say boho. So I'm saying it. Okay. And that says groovy in that little box. I'll show you. See? But we need something here. I told you I had an idea. I've got some blobs there. We can pick those up and put them back in the glue stick. Now, what I was thinking for up here is I've got my 1-inch punch. And what if we punched something out? Will this flower fit? Of course, I picked something super small. We're not going to play with that. I can already see the handwriting on the wall. This, though, I can get that flower. Can you see? This punch is trying to die and I won't let it. And I know, put something behind it. I did. I've done it a couple, 3, 4 times. And when I do, then I just end up with 2 things. Okay? See, I like that better already. There's this little gold edge. Let's cut it off. Now, will this fit in my corner rounder? Because I do want to keep that consistency. I just think it'll help marry all these pieces together. Okay. Yes. Looking good. I think Woodstock was in the 70s, but I'm not positive. Tell me, what do you remember about the 60s? Now, if you go back to like the American Graffiti kind of thing, Happy Days and all that, that is the late 50s, early 60s. I don't have memory of that much. I fear that what little memories I have of that is more what I saw after the fact. Okay. I think this is a nice little journaling card. And this is neutral in the back for writing, if someone wants to write on it. So there we go. I think that looks great. Enough oogling. I just caught a glimpse of this. And immediately my head saw those 2 spots. So let's think about, now putting a topper on it will help, but should I do the circle thing again? It's such a lovely punch. Let's give it a go. See, I've got that flower. I tried doing it faster. It didn't help. All right, and then I could maybe just grab these geometrics. Let's see, I like this section better. Good enough. Just give this a trim. Don't tell. All right. No. That was a quick no, wasn't it? I like that, but I feel like it needs something behind it. And I'm purposely not using book page. I don't know. Book page in this instance gives me more of a 40s vibe. I don't know why. I mean, certainly they had books back in the 60s. I'm going to put this down here. And now the flower. Yep, I'm liking it better. And then, can this go up here? Yeah, good. All right, we fixed that. This is my fault. I'm not twisting this up, so I'm gouging. Okay. Oh. Good. I like this better. All right. Now, this one, and it's got these girls sitting right on top, not sure why, but I like them. And I'm thinking about this. Too much the same. We need a little more of a contrast. See, love that. All right. We've got such beautiful sun. The fountain is going in the pond, which looks so pretty. It's supposed to be in the 70s, I believe, today. Severe clear and 70s. I love it. I'm thinking, do I want to put some ink on this? Because I'm kind of thinking I do. And this one's not inked up. I'm going with the blue. It's aquamarine. Spring has definitely sprung. The leaves are on a few trees, not completely. A few trees have just finished their blossoming. I could not tell you which ones because none of them were, when I saw, were close up that I could identify if it was like a dwarf crab apple or what, I don't know. But there was still some flowers. That's about the end of it though. And like the forsythia, done. Not all of the bulbs are done, but certainly the daffodils are done. What's blooming in your yard? And the one that I just did the swap with. She's the other half of this swap. She just did an eco dye with all plants from her yard. And she had bleeding hearts and salvia and some other things. And none of that is blooming yet. No. You can see that the rhododendron are just starting to, you can see the buds, the flower buds, which the rhododendron, those are large. Well, at least the rhododendrons that I have the privilege of seeing in my travels. There's some, these are those inky crumbs. I want to get those off. Okay. Okay, now on this one, what about one of Anne's flowers? Are they too big? They might be for this. Yeah. Oh, is this a littler one? Hey, what do you say? Good. Okay, now tell you what I'm going to do. Tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to grab a Q-tip. And I'm going to pull out the pink ink. And I want to give this flower a little bit of pink just right here in the middle. Yeah. That looks nice. Not that it didn't look nice before, it looked beautiful. Okay. Oh, I just love it. Would I like it? No. I was thinking up top. Now I am going to not put art glitter glue. My fault. I didn't put the pin in. I'm not gonna put it all the way to the edge of the petals. I know you're gonna have to be a little careful pulling this in and out, but I think it's flat enough that it will be okay. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, I want to get the punch. I've got 2, and I want the bigger of the 2. Maybe I should go smaller. Now I want to go bigger. I want to put a reinforcer in first. It's easier for me to get it all lined up. These are just Avery. I got them at the office supply store. I can't tell you if it was Office Max, Office Depot, one of those two. All right, now I've got this pink, and let's just put a little of that. I know I'm pulling a lot out, but I'm gonna make it several strands. Whee! My scissors are magnetized. They're just picked up something that's like a magnet. Okay. I'm just doubling like this. And now I'm going to put this, I'm going to give it a twist. Will that help? I don't know. I don't know. It won't hurt. There we go. Now I want to get all these threads through here. I may need a tool. Get a tool. Here. There's a little loop down here, not sure for what. All right, we gotta, oh yeah, I'm missing some. Let's try this again. Oh, I see. Dummy. Okay. Try again. Riveting, I know, but people like to see the process. Some things just aren't easy, but worth it. Definitely worth it. Yay. Okay. Pull these through. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Few more. Few more. One more. Oy, oy, oy. Hang on. I'm getting it. Believe it or not. I feel like I'm going to just drop the whole thing. I got it. Okay. I may have missed a few. I'm not sure. I just know these two go in here. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to give it one more try. And then I will do it off camera. Come on, you stinkers. Nobody's got time for this. Ta-da. Don't say ta-da too soon. Oh. 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 All right. Later, Gator. Definitely, we will do this later. Okay. Thanks for being patient. Okay, this. I think this is done. We'll set that in the done pile. Let's see where we're at as far as filling up this journal. Just going to bring this over here and grab the journal. Okay, we know this is going here. So let's do that. I'm going to take this out because I don't want to get it gluey. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because I want it on there double good. Boy, I'm not ashamed to say Fabri-Tac is hard on my hands as far as squeezing this. But it's okay. We want the big guns because it's going to be on the cover and it's going to have something fairly weighty in it. So, all right, I think we've got enough going on there. Yay! And I'm going to leave the book out for right now. And just let that cure. Okay. Now, do I have any pockets? Oh yeah, I'm going to just get started on this. Okay, we got to make a few pockets. We're not making anything fancy. And things are tipping down on the floor. That's all right. It's one of the reasons why I saved this. Because as I say, we're not going fancy. Because I want this to be a journal that is thought of as more of a writing journal. Really. I thought that right from the start. Okay. Now my printer does not print all the way to the edge. It won't. It's designed not to, so that the toner doesn't go everywhere. Mine is a laser printer. So I don't have ink, I have toner, which is powder. Okay, get the book. And let's get the half circle. And I love the stripes on the stripes. I'm not even gonna ink it up. I'm just gonna give these edges. Again, just for the continuity of the whole journal. I think that will look nice. Okay. So I'm not designing these pockets with the idea that we're just going to fill them and fill them and fill them. I like that kind of journal, but that's not what I had in mind for this one. Okay, now what about one of these? I think it's just what it needs. Nice. And it goes with those. Good. Okay. Now, as I said, I got this printable from free from Joey Cardmaker at his KoFi, KoFi shop. So, well, let's not do two of the same in a row. You know what? Wouldn't this be cool? Let's do that. At least for this side. All right. I will link where you can also get that free printable. I think you'll like it. I'll go with this side. Not straight. Not surprised. It's too thick though for me to fold. All right, straight enough. See? I love that. Little round something. Yep. That looks clever. That's from a gel print that I did. Okay. We may not get through this, but we also may just run long, but I want to get through this. Okay. Nice writing space. A little something here. How about here? Right here. Okay. Now, whoops, things are flying. What color? Green. Okay. What about the pink stripes? I like that. I think it's a little tall. And I can tell you, this needs a little straightening. Not sure if I helped it, but I didn't hurt it. Okay. Okay, I'm checking the time. Yeah, we're not going to get this done, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it and then come back. So, what does that entail? Well, I got some trims that I'm going to put on the edge of some of the pages. And I'm going to finish the front with the pattern piece. And just a couple more pockets, and then we're going to add what we've made together. So, it's going to be a few minutes for me. It's going to be instant for you. I'll see you just a few. Hi, I'm back. And our journal is done. So, there is the pattern piece that I said was going to go on the cover. I just clinked my coffee. Here is our big pocket with the World's Fair package of postcards. I added some bling to start it off. I thought that'd be cool. Pocket with a tag. Another pocket with a tag. Tracing paper. I added some fabric to this page. I love these border sheets. Another pocket with a tag and some of these fun things. And there's our middle. I added a charm that I made, and then I added this charm that I found. They both have butterflies, but this one says Sisters Forever. And my sister worked at Joann's, so I thought that's cool. Another pocket. And as I said, I wasn't going to stuff this one. That is Scooby-Doo. And the colors goes together so nice. Another pocket. Now here I clipped a little pad of paper with a little blue clip. So there's that, which I think is, if you're running out of writing room, you got some right there. I like this teal with here. And then in the back, remember I had the S&H green stamp book? Well, just like the postcards, I could not bring myself to take this apart. Oh, I had ideas, but then no. Now, in Anne's package, there was the S&H green stamps themselves. So I used one of her clips that she had sent to just make sure those stay put. And I made this belly band to keep it all safe in the back. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It's been a lot of fun. And Kenlon, I hope I got it right. Anne Kenlon, she is the person I'm swapping with. Her swap items and the video of what she does with them will be linked at the bottom. You must go over there, see what I sent her, and see what she did with it. But my 60s journal is done. In the meantime, please won't you subscribe, like, and over here is a video after you watch Anne's that was picked out just for you. See you soon.